All right, welcome back. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Guys Telling Stories, short story special.
Short story special.
Yeah, say that fast, Bill. Short story special.
Short story special.
All right, I'm Rich Douglas.
I'm Bill Easton.
And hey, we're back with Joe Licata. Joe has
short story special.
Yeah, well, Joe, thanks for coming on back with us. And you got another quick little story for everybody?
Yeah, so we talked earlier about getting in trouble with social media.
Absolutely. If you guys did not listen to Joe's episode, go back, listen to it. He talks about his Twitter, his Instagram, social media. So Joe, take it away. What do you got?
Well, I finished up my junior year and finished up my last final exam, and I graduated in 4 years, so I was going out for some chicken wings to celebrate.
Nothing wrong with that.
I go to Elmo's, which is our favorite spot for wings.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a great spot for wings.
Cajun honey mustard double dipped, by the way. It's the best wing in Buffalo, in my opinion. But anyway, so I walk in there, get my wings, whatever. I take a picture of the wings. I'm real excited. I post a tweet with the picture saying no better way to celebrate the end of a semester than with some Elmo's chicken wings.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I don't either.
Bill?
But
that's totally wrong.
Okay, so tell me, what's wrong with posting a picture of some chicken wings?
I get a text from
I'll write it right now.
Our compliance officer saying you just endorsed a commercial product. You committed an NCAA violation.
So you somehow violated the NCAA by eating chicken wings and posting a picture of it on Twitter.
All right, because I was technically endorsing their product. But I'm not playing anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and endorse them. Elmo's is the best wings in Buffalo are at Elmo's.
Joe, that's why we're doing these, because stories like that people are going to love to hear. And it's chicken wings, my man.
I know, they're harmless.
This bar is crazy, by the way.
Yeah, we're here at the
Blue Bowl
Tavern. Yeah,
1280 Sweet Home.
Well, that's all right, but
maybe 3,000. I don't know.
Joe, that story with the chicken wings, it kind of reminds me of like when you talked about social media, those like trolls or haters or people. Have you? I guess how'd you deal with that? How'd you deal with the whole compliance officer?
Well, I just thought it was a little bit ridiculous because they do all this stuff. Make a lot of money and endorse in different ways, but we can't say where we're going to eat. But I mean, I get it to an extent, because if Elmo's were paying me to do something, then I guess it's wrong for using my name. If I'm a student athlete, I'm not technically making any money.
Yeah.
So I mean, I understand it, but it was just kind of frustrating. So I just took it down.
Their athletic compliance department has their own Facebook page.
Yes, they do, and Twitter,
which is ridiculous because maybe they just do that so you know how to avoid them, make it easier to avoid. But it's just. I mean, they're just
doing their jobs. Our compliance officer is great. She does a fantastic job, but it's not her. It's the NCAA. That's
you should have just told her that you were with some guy named Elmo.
That would have been.
That's true, but I think I tagged Elmo's bar and wings or whatever.
That's a problem.
Well,
So I guess it's my own fault.
Hey, yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with supporting a local business,
exactly.
But I guess I see where I'm really curious if the NCAA University of Buffalo compliance Facebook page has more likes than we do.
Yeah. No, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, or Twitter followers, but
there's probably. I mean, there's a lot of people that work to do that. There's usually a head, and there's usually like 3 or 4 people that teach you what to say, what to do.
Yeah, we go through compliance meetings before every season and before the spring ball starts every year too. So they take it seriously. I mean, guys get in trouble. You see guys all the time online getting in trouble at some of these bigger schools. And
yeah. Well, this is one of our first short story specials, Joe. So maybe we'll just try to start a hashtag like NCAA violation. Just post a picture of some chicken wings. Hashtag NCAA violation. Yeah. Just have a little fun with it. Like nothing.
We need a cowbell for the short story special.
Yeah. Well, get some. Before we go, anything else coming to mind, or are we good?
We talked about my high school buddies.
You can name them if you want.
Phil Stasiak, who I mentioned earlier, Sam DeVita, Bob DeVita, Bobby White, all those guys, Sam Hassan, TJ Scamora, Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? But they all took a limo bus down to Ohio State when we played against Ohio State.
Oh, boy.
And they did the same thing again this year when we played against Penn State. So those guys, I think, have had a lot more fun in their college career watching me than I had playing. but they took a limo bus, got a little bit out of hand, but they had a good time. And like we talked about with my family support, my friends' support is unbelievable. So, I really appreciate those guys doing that.
Yeah. So that's about 1,300 people that hate you now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got to think back at it. For every one person that loves you, was it 5 hate you?
10 people hate you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, this has been great, Joe. We appreciate you sitting down with us again, sharing some short story specials. We're going to kind of... Yeah, we're going to kind of throw these ones out.
Next one.
In the off season, when maybe you have some news to share, and we'll share the fun stories as well. So
perfect.
Thanks again for sitting down with us. Much appreciated. I'm Rich Douglas.
I'm Bill Eason.
All right, Joe. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.
Bye, guys.